welcome, Jean-Marc. How you doing, my guy? 2022. How's everything? How's the skate life in 2022?
Yes, I'm all good. Thank you so much for having me right now, Klejo. 2022 has been an awesome start to the year. It's been a busy start to the year for the first quarter. There's been a lot of filming, finishing up a lot of projects that I was busy with from last year. So, I never really took much of a break. The first couple of months into the year, we just focused on that. But it's been good. It's been good. We're seeing it come to the home run right now. And, we're ready to go.
Right, Superman. Talking about good. Let's talk about the new sponsor, Adidas.
Yes.
How did that collaboration come together, and when did it start?
It started last year a little bit, and the synergy was there from the start. The way I am, what I believe in, and that impossible is nothing, and this is my mindset on the board. You've known that, and they approached me, and I'm really excited about that, and I'm happy to be with one of the best brands in the world, representing Adidas. So let's go.
That's crazy, because that's basically like they hit hunted you. You know what I'm saying? They went for you. They were looking for you, which is crazy. Which means that your work says a lot. Your work represents a lot, and it shows through your achievements. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How important is brand collaboration with not even collaboration? Let's just say brand sponsoring athletes in SA.
It's very important. As far as I'm concerned, skateboarding is one of the biggest sports of the world now, and it's obviously progressing every single day. And obviously, brand collaboration is really important, for an athlete to progress in their career. And obviously, what an specific athletes represent is important, depending on the brand, and with regards to what the brand represents as well. So it's really important for an athlete, to progress in their career, and just to work with a brand and create magic.
True. Let's talk about your street. What is it called? Your street line video.
Street video. Yeah.
Street video, yeah.
I mean, it's so wow. I haven't released a street video in a long time. It's only because I've been focusing on contests only for the past couple of years. I needed to build my rank up in that. Go through the AM contests. Win first place, get to the Pro Open. Get on the podium there, get to the Dew Tour, Tampa Am, and so forth. So I've been focusing on that a lot. I achieved the goals I wanted to achieve, and now I'm starting to film a lot of street footage. I have been filming whenever I do a trip, but it has been difficult for the last couple of years. Obviously travel restriction, but I've been going full forward with it. And the street video, what was difficult was because I haven't filmed one in so long, and the last street video I filmed was called Unlikely, and I didn't think actually anyone was going to watch this video. And apparently it was pretty good, so people tell me. And I then decided, okay, well, I'm going to film another one, and I actually never got around to it. And then after competing, came around with new sponsors and new brands that I'm working with, obviously with Adidas. Just got onto the Structed Trucks International Flow, got into Primitive Flow as well, Garmin, Oakley. So I just thought to myself, wow, I really want to do all the tricks that I know how to physically do right now on video, and it's a lot more difficult because I'm my own worst critic. When I see myself played back, I see all these little mistakes where somebody else will say, no, that's clean. But in my mind, it will haunt me when I go back home. I watch the video over and over. Yeah. So I think that has been the delay. I mean, I could, release the footage right now, but I think because I'm putting so much, not just physical effort, but getting technical about it, the way I'm landing, the trick selection all of that. I really want to make this, you know, one of my better videos that I've put out.
Oh, fresh. Tell me with regards to the whole the video itself. Is it more with the because it's a street video? Are there any surprises that we can look for towards anything like that?
Yes. The beginning is a surprise. There will be a few guest appearances in the video.
Oh, nice.
The ending, I don't think I'll ever be able to do ever again in my life.
Crazy.
Definitely.
When is it coming out? You said sometime this week, right?
So we're pushing for this month, and because I'm filming the street video and the documentary, full-length documentary at the same time, it's all going into editing as we're going. So it's, you know, from the looks of it, the street video will be the first one out, definitely.
Right. So when you
because I think,
is it still in editing stage, or are you still adding more things into it? And when you talk about the documentary, still also editing, so which means none of them are finished as it, or
so the street video is finished from what I can see, but I know how this works. I'm gonna get it back and go.
you wanna add something like, no, I need to change it.
Yeah, just a few tweaks here and there. I think the music selection is a big part of this.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to be South African music, you know, local artists, you know, guys that are
I'm assuming youngster CPT will be there representing Cape Town.
We're still trying to figure out, you know, what works, especially with the pace of the video.
I get you.
I think because a lot of the tricks, you know, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of surprises and tricks that people think that I can't do. I think that's in a better words. You'll never
now you want to show them like, what's good. You want to show them what's up now.
It's just because, you know, on a normal day I would skate certain things. So now I'm going into outside my element, and I'm finding a whole different style of skating. And now it's changing the pace of the video, which is good. You know, it's outside of the norm. You know, things that I thought was impossible for me is not impossible, and I'm learning more about myself actually throughout this whole video process.
Crazy. That's really insane. That's very fresh. And then let's talk about the documentary. What's the documentary inspired by? What is it about? And what are you trying to achieve from this documentary?
This documentary, you know, has been in the talks for a long time. It's going to be titled A Kid from Athlone, and it is not just about skateboarding. I think with regards to this documentary, yes, it's and how things came to be, but I think everyone will get a feeling of who I was before I was a skateboarder. And I think when you get into that side of things, you'll understand my mindset. You'll understand everything that you know, why I pushed myself, or why I to moments in life I actually never want to revisit again. You know, for myself as an individual, I'm glad we did it. Aside from that, this documentary, I just want it to motivate everyone. I think that my main goal is for it to be of inspiration, and because of what has happened, because I'm only opening up about everything now, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the journey, you know, coming from hospital, and then going through that part of my life before skateboarding found me. I always like to say skateboarding found me, because that's definitely the way it went down. And if it wasn't for that, I think, you know, I don't think anyone would have known who I am at all in skateboarding. And once you understand that, you know, not just that part, but obviously going through life and how I use skateboarding to get through certain situations, not just, on a daily basis, but, mentally, things that were happening to me mentally, emotionally, how
Mhm.
skateboarding always came and, guided me through this process of life. And I think at the end of everything, it's not just, the idea is not just that it was because of skateboarding, it was because I found a platform to express who I was, to kind of be who I wanted to be.
Mhm.
And aside from what you told, this is what you're supposed to be, this is where you're supposed to go.
Mhm.
And skateboarding every single day was different. There was no right or wrong way I could be who I am.
Mhm.
And that comes in many different forms. It's like an art form,
Mhm.
it's like music, it's like all of that. People go to that for an escape, and I want people to use what they have when they see this documentary to actually trust in what they have. Not, it doesn't have to be skateboarding.
True.
Trust in what they have, because that's what, number one, it's going to be make them happy. Number two, it's going to push them to places and make them do things they never thought they could do.
Amazing, amazing. That's a very inspiring piece. Man. That's very inspiring. It's very so basically
Thank
it
you.
is all about yourself from your trials and tribulations and inspiring other people on trusting themselves through skateboarding. That's crazy.
Through skateboarding, it's the way I think for me, I think it's the way I can communicate what I'm trying to say using skateboarding.
Mm,
But I think when people watch it, they should translate it into their life
doesn't have to
outside of
be, yeah. It's
outside of
through skateboarding
yeah,
through you, but through someone else's eyes, it could be whatever they're going through. No,
exactly. And
that's crazy. When is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is the release date? Do you know? Or you April?
end of
Okay.
April is the year, and I'm nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, I think it's because I there's certain things I never spoke about, or
Mm,
where the rest of skateboarding told me to speak about, and I never did. And I just thought it wasn't the time and the place. And I felt, with this documentary, the time and the place is now. We in a very different world, and I think now is a good time to talk about everything. And for everyone to understand that, how I really had to fight twice as hard through my experiences, um, to get to certain places.
even to
But
be
I'm
where
I'm
you are
happy.
right now. Even to be where you are right
Sorry.
now, it's like you fought twice as
Yes,
hard.
yes,
And I guess people will
yes,
understand it through the documentary because they only see it through the park, they don't
yeah,
see it
yeah,
in any other way. So I'll say
yeah.
that this documentary is very, very personal. It's a very personal one for you.
Yeah, no, definitely, it's personal. I mean, like, look, like you said, people only see it in the park or in a contest. But
Mm,
for example, what I experienced as a kid in hospital, when I'm at the park or in a situation where I feel like I can't do something, I get all these flashbacks of, times where I really thought it was the end of the line.
mm,
And this kickstarts something else every single time. I won't forget it because it's like it happened yesterday.
mm,
It's what I went through.
mm.
And instead of it being a thing to bring me down, I go to that place to kind of get me where I need to be. Whenever I experience some kind of pain, I
Mm.
think of that moment where I really, really can confirm that was painful and bring that back and I know that I got through that. So I think it's good for everyone to understand um, where it started for me.
That's crazy. That's nice. You say end of April. Which date exactly?
End of the month,
End of the month.
last day.
Last day
Yes,
of the
last
month.
day of
All right, all
April.
right. Which platforms can the people catch it so that they can understand
Um,
exactly what we're talking about? Because I'm sure some of them are like, oh, what hospital? What is he talking about? Like, just wait for the
yes.
documentary to come out. And then you understand the whole situation what we're talking about.
There we go. There we go. It will definitely be available online. It'll be on all my social media. and there will be a few other platforms that will be playing it as well. So all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, at Jean-Marc Skate, it's going to be up there. So please watch it, please enjoy, and take it and translate it into your own life. And I hope that it will inspire everybody.
So basically, the street video is gonna come out first. So that will be like a pre-interlude to the documentary.
Yes, I think my idea was, because it's every single kind of trick I know how to do right now that I've learned right now, and obviously that's like the end result of years of practice. So when you see the video, it's not like, oh, you woke up and you just do these tricks. You watch the video, and then you'll see in the documentary the mentality behind the street video. How I push myself mentally more than physically. And I talk about it a lot, but I think that to show that and then understand, okay, wow, this is that works out to do that. And then, all of a sudden, you get to a place where you want to be.
Crazy. That's insane. All right. No, thanks for giving us that sneak peek. I mean, what else is new for the year? Besides the documentary,
there's a lot
that we can also expect.
Yes, there's a lot of contests throughout this year internationally that I'm scheduled for. And like I said, I've been working on the street video, but I've been practicing nonstop, and I've been working with a personal trainer past 2 years, with a coach past 2 years, and basically very low key about it. I have a long-term goal, and I understand the process. Nothing comes overnight, so it's like it's gonna take hours and hours and hours to get to where you want to be, and I'm determined. So got a few contests lined up, and aside from the street video, there's a few video projects internationally that I'll be doing as well. Nice. Going to the USA. Really excited.
When is this?
This is happening right after the documentary. So I mean, obviously just turned pro last year for Connection Wheels USA, and obviously it was a little bit difficult to travel. So this year I spoke to team manager, and I'm gonna go out to the USA and skate with the team, skate with the parks, and obviously all the wheels are sold, all my pro wheels are sold, so I'm stoked.
That's nice. That's very nice. All right, no, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for sharing the information, sharing the information. I don't know, do a lot of people know about this that is coming out as yet, or is this like an exclusive? Yeah.
This is an exclusive. A lot of people know about. A lot of people know that I've been filming. I've been posting a little bit behind the scenes here and there.
Yeah, because I think I saw the thing on Instagram. There was an insert. I think there was like a 30 seconds or something like that. Yes.
Yeah,
I saw it on the gram.
So posted a little bit behind the scenes, but I've never actually spoken to anyone about how far we're going back. So I think it's a little bit of a reintroduction, for everybody, for everyone to meet me.
Know who Jean-Marc is. Nice one,
and,
man.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you. I'm really excited.
No, that's dope. No, we're also excited. Can't wait for the docu to come out, and also for the street video to come out. Obviously, we'll also be sharing it on our side and everything.
Thank you.
But besides that, thank you very much for your time, and God bless, man. And all the best for the future, man. Especially, I mean, you're going to the States now and everything. I hope all the doors open for you, and many more to come.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Katle.
No problem at all, my guy.
I'm really excited.
You always fab. You've always been fab from day one.
Yes. Always, man.
Yeah, man.
My best wishes to you and the team for the rest. I know it's going to be an amazing one, and More to come. More to come.
100%, man. 100%.
All good, man. Thank you
right.
so much.
All right. Peace.